Hello everyone, I'm Val from Mike and Val's Life, and today I am participating in the Useful DIY July 2020 Challenge. This is being hosted by Mom of MomDas Life Handmade and Michelle of Michelle's Cozy Home. Now, for those of you who may not be familiar with these talented ladies' channels, I'm going to leave a link to their channels below, so please go check them out. Also, I'm going to leave a link to the playlist, so be sure and check out all of the participants as well. Now to the challenge. Now, the word useful is something that's always given me a problem, because a lot of the DIYs that I like to do, I don't know if they're useful, but they it's just home decor. But I came up with one, but I had a hard time doing it. I wanted to make a soap pump out of an old bottle. And finding the pump itself has been the challenge. I couldn't find it anywhere in town. I looked on the internet, on Amazon, and I had a hard time, but I finally found one, and it even showed using old Jim Beam bottles. It had, this is the small one, it showed this one and the larger one. They showed the Gentleman Jack. And so, I was all excited. I ordered it, and it took forever to get here, and then it doesn't work. So now I really had a problem, and I was in a panic. My time's running out. I don't have the bottle, but we did find this little bottle, and it's really not much bigger than like the old Coke bottles used to be. But it does have, you'll see, it does have the where it screws on here. Now, this is a miniature Jameson bottle, so it's still a whiskey bottle, as it does work on here. It's still a little bit of a problem getting it on, but it will work. So that is what I'm going to be working on today. The first thing I'm going to do, I've got a napkin, and I got one that just has well, this is the way the napkin actually looks, but the part that I want is this one right here that's in the center. And I want to, first I'm going to chalk paint this bottle. Then I want to decoupage this R on it. Anyway, this is what I'm going to use. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the camera where you can see exactly what I'm doing. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put some tape, some painter's tape, around this bottle, because of the fact that I want to paint the top part black. It won't stay black. I'm going to go over it with cashew. But the only reason that I want to paint this black is that at the top here, there's not going to be, none of the napkins going to be up here. And so I'm going to paint the whole thing. After this, I'm going to paint it all cashew. But I might just want to distress it just a little bit to have the black coming through to match the design of the R. And all I'm doing is going to be using chalk paint. And I will say, if someone's watching and they know where you can get these pumps that will work, please leave me a comment, because I would love to do more of these, like I said, for the different seasons. But I tell you, I had a hard enough time finding this one bottle. So now I'm going to have to let this dry, and then I will be back to after this dries up. Then I'll start painting the bottle all over. Now while this is drying, it's almost dry now, but I'm going to go ahead and work on my napkin without thinking. I've already taken the back part off. And now I'm going to try cutting right down this line. See if I need to cut any more off. I do need to cut just a little bit more off. Okay, I'm going to now paint. I think I may go ahead and paint the whole thing. I'm not sure. But at least I'm going to start down here. Yeah, as you can see, as I'm doing this, I decided to go ahead and paint over, and I think I'm going to distress it. Now, I'm just going to let that dry. See you in a bit. I'm sorry for turning the camera off and on, doing different things. I had started distressing it just a little bit before I thought about to turn the camera back on. But I'm not doing it much. I do want the black to show just a little bit because of the paper being the color with that black. So just coming and getting it to show just a little bit. I'm using Mod Podge to be able to put to attach the napkin to the bottle. Got this ready. I'm just going to put some Mod Podge right here. Get this started. Oh. Okay, and I'm going to let this dry. Well, as I was looking at this, I got another piece of the napkin, and I've cut this out, and I think it would look good just maybe adding it right here. So now I'm going to add that. Now what I've decided also to do, I'm getting my brush, putting a little bit of paint on it, and taking most of it off. Then I'm going to brush it on here, real lightly. Just to give it a little border, and I'm going to come up at the top and do the same right around in here. Okay. This is the way it's looking. Now I'm just going to let this little bit of paint dry here. Then I'm going to Mod Podge the top, and then after it dries, then it will be ready to put the pump on, and we will have a soap dispenser. Okay, now off camera, I went ahead and just added the liquid soap. It's just this Walmart brand, and I went ahead and just put the actual dispenser on the bottle. And to show you how it works really good. You just press down. See? Works great. I just use that just to have something to put it in. And like I said, I really love the way this thing turned out. Now, once again, I want to thank Mom and Michelle for making this an open challenge. I have thoroughly enjoyed participating. And because we're redoing our half bath, I wanted to make that for the half bath. Now, we're not quite through with it yet, so I can't show you that right now. But oh, I just absolutely love the way this turned out. Like I said, thanks again. And also, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by and letting me share this with you. I deeply appreciate each and every one of you. So for now, bye-bye, and may God bless.